Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on with you, everybody out there in here? Welcome back. Of course, this is I am CallMeNakomi, and this is another episode of CallMeNakomi World. We are here for another episode of some basketball talk, and of course, if I'm talking basketball, I gotta bring up my brother, the main man, my main man, JueJams is in the building. What's going on with
We up
you?
in here, baby.
We up in here, baby. We up in here, baby. New
We
York,
up
New
in
York,
here.
New York, New York. Ah, with the Jada kiss, with the Jada kiss laugh.
We up in here.
Gotta have it, man. Hey, yo, you fresh off of a win, bro. What's going on with you? How you feel about it?
Hey, we feeling good up in here, baby. We
That's
feeling
what's up.
good. It's
Right,
all to the G. You know what I
right.
mean? We just trying to live over here, man. We just trying to live.
Hey, man, that's all you can do, man. Hey, you, as I said, y'all fresh off another win. Y'all are up 2-0 against the Philadelphia 76ers.
Indeed.
The upstarts
We'll take it. We'll take it.
who brought Joel Embiid out had him
What
walking
about
out
a
of
retirement?
What
Out of retirement, man. Like, yo, MB, come play a couple of games with us, man. Man. I'll come out there. See what it's doing.
I'll come up.
See what it's doing.
What's going on?
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
I tried it and it ain't doing what I thought it was going to do.
It ain't doing what it was doing a couple games ago.
Oh,
It wasn't doing
It
what
ain't
it
doing
was
what I thought it
doing.
was going to do, baby.
So he said, "All right, I'm gonna go back to the crib."
Yeah. Let's take it back to the crib, baby. Let's take it back to the crib.
"Yeah, it didn't feel right, Coach. I'm gonna go back to the crib.
It didn't feel right.
I'm gonna take it back to the crib, Coach. I
Hey,
see y'all.
hey.
I see y'all again. I see y'all back in Philly."
But one thing I will say is big ups to the Sixers. I'm glad to see, I save it for when we get rolling.
No, I mean, hey, okay, cool. No doubt. I mean, go ahead, say what you got. What you had to say, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, big up to the Sixers, man. I'm glad that they are proving themselves to be formidable opponents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that they're making it a game. I thought they moved better without Embiid because with Embiid, it was almost like the Hack a Shack era, right? Where it was ugly because it was one particular player in. You could play a whole different style of defense and be successful. And that's what we did when Embiid was in there. And now you get to see who the 76ers are. You got, of course, Maxey and Paul. But I'm proud of Paul George. That's I'm really proud of, man. Because Paul George, I didn't think he had anything left in the tank.
That's another one that did this. They took it out. They took out the closet and it said,
"Hey, come on, Paul. Give us a little bit, man.
Get out there, Paul. See what you got, baby. See what you got, baby."
All right, I'm fresh.
I
give you 12 games.
I think I still got it. Paul still said
shots. That dude was hitting shots that I didn't remember he could shoot since the Indiana games.
That's a dude, man. Yo, that's right. Go ahead.
I'm very impressed at how he look out there. He ain't no world beater, but he making shots, man. He earning his keep.
He's earning his keep.
Money.
He's earning his money. I mean, I don't know if he's earning all his money. I can't remember exactly what his contract is, but it's a lot.
Hey, he putting in more work than Embiid right now.
Absolutely.
Positively. So he's earning his money.
I'll give him that. Absolutely. Positively.
He's earning his money.
So he ain't out there looking like no slouch, like no slouch. I'll tell you, I'll give him
Indeed.
that. I'll give him that. Absolutely. Plain and simple. So, like we said, I'm gonna share the screen real quick. like we said, the New York Knicks beat the 76ers 108-102 today. Paul George, like you were talking about, what's right now? This is what I love when it comes down to the playoffs. That rotation get real tight. Paul George put in 43 minutes. 43 minutes, son. 43 minutes they put in.
That was some good minutes. He's earning his money.
He earning his money. 43 minutes.
Money, man. He played a lot.
You was a starter and you gave us 43 minutes and you ain't look like you basically was dragging ass and sucking air by the end. I'll give you that, bro.
Hey, Maxey didn't come off the feet. He didn't come off the court either.
Pretty much, no.
He dropped 47 minutes.
47 minutes, absolutely. What'd you call it? Paul George came through and gave him 19 points with 7 of 18 shooting. A little under 50%. 5 of 13, not great, but they had to put up the shots they had to put up.
He made the most out the whole team.
Absolutely.
He hit the most out the whole team because I don't know what was going on towards the end. But go ahead.
No, it's all good. But he earned his keep. He also gave him 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks.
Indeed. He played, man.
He played. Paul George give his props. Give him his props, no doubt.
Give him his props. He earned his keep tonight. He earned his keep the whole series, really.
Exactly. So
he averaged about 16 points.
I'm gonna skip over Andre Drummond for right now, just for right now, till we get back to the whole center conversation. Kelly Oubre also gave him 19 points, which is good for Kelly Oubre. Nobody expected.
I didn't realize he scored that much.
Exactly.
That's to do with the 2-color hair. That's to do with all the hair.
Yes, that's Kelly. Yes, Kelly Oubre.
He been playing. He been playing.
Yeah, he actually also gave you 6. He was 6 of 12 from the field. So he was 50% from the field. 3 of 6 from 3. So he was 50% officially 50% from the field.
Hold up. Any dude that's out there in the middle of the court playing an NBA game with half his hair color red and half regular, he made sure he earned his point. Don't take me for a joke, man.
Don't be out here looking crazy.
But don't take me for a joke.
Don't be out here looking crazy. If you gonna be straight up Dennis Rodman out there, you better be earning your keep. So he was straight up 50%. He was straight up 50% from the field, 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from the 3-point line, and gave you 4 and made all 4 of his free throw shots with 5 rebounds and 2 assists.
He played.
He did his job. Absolutely. Maxey, the star of the team, of course, when Joel Embiid is not there, he did his part. That
damn Maxey's a bad boy.
Hey, man.
Whenever you got coaches losing sleep, you a bad boy.
Yo, man.
You a bad boy.
I knew that he was a problem when he played against Bronny last year, and people was just like, "Why you had to do Bronny like that, bro? You ain't had to do Bronny like that."
I remember that.
It was like, "Y'all, man, you ain't had to do Bronny like that, bro."
Hey, man, y'all shouldn't have put him on me, because anybody who stepped in front of me was gonna get it.
Anybody who you put on me was gonna get it. Plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? But no, Maxey, I knew Maxey was gonna be a beast because he was a Kobe Bryant acolyte. Plain and simple. I think he got to train with Kobe maybe once or twice before Kobe passed, because he got into the league after Kobe retired. But he got to train with Kobe a couple of times before he passed, and he was that kind of kid where he was just like in the morning, break a day at the gym, at night at the gym. He just lived in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So he's that kind of dude, you know what I'm saying? So, but he did his part. He wasn't greatly efficient, but that's expected against a great defensive. I'm gonna stop, taking away points on the Knicks not having a defense because they don't have Thibodeau. Thibodeau's great, but it's the defensive players that they have on that team.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
I was born in 1974.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching the Knicks since I can remember, since the Knicks traded Rod Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
We have been tough and rugged for a long time.
Oh, Knicks defense.
We was probably second to the Pistons.
Right.
Everybody knew that when they played the Knicks, it was going to be physical. It was going to be tough. You was not finna walk up and down MSG.
I mean, the first time I ever got introduced to the Knicks was during the Oakley Anthony Mason days.
So when
that was defense.
When we went through that stretch of soft knickerbockers, and we were just trying to score points. You know, the Starbury era, loved Starbury to death, played against him in high school. Loved Starbury.
Okay.
But we was on that real trying to
flashy.
Shoot, trying to do Steph Curry stuff. That whole stretch, I was really disappointed in the Knicks because we was no longer tough.
Yeah, during that I mean that Starbury entering into the what's dude's name? Anthony. That what's his name? Carmelo Anthony. Into those years.
Well, Anthony came in, and Stoudemire, and J.R. Smith, and them dudes. When them dudes came in, they brought back tough New York basketball. They were still scoring, letting it fly.
Right.
Let it fly.
Oh. They were letting it fly. Exactly.
But they were starting to bring back the toughness. So when Thibodeau got there and he was trying to bring back the toughness, to me, they still didn't look defensively like any better than the Mellows and the Stoudemire era. They was tough, but they was all right.
But that was up until
they do it right now.
Because they built a defensive team.
What they doing right now has shocked me. I am completely overwhelmed with joy at how great our defense is looking. That has been the catalyst because we're never going to get the 60, 70-point scorers like the Lakers and stuff. We don't attract those kind of players. We get the real gritty basketball players, like big body, right? So to see them play the defense that they playing, that's who we are.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now, I'll say this. It's not even about attracting those players. You only really needed to get one or two, maybe. But I mean, so y'all got Brunson, and that was a free agent. That was a free agent signing.
Period. Crazy.
But
greatest free agent signing in history.
Karl-Anthony Towns, that was a trade, right?
That was a trade. Had to go
Bridges, that was a trade. Josh Hart, that was a trade.
Who has earned his money? Bridges has earned his money in the past 3 games.
Boom.
Even though I knew he had it in him.
And to me, y'all biggest defensive pickup. I mean, Josh Hart is a great defensive pickup. The biggest defense pickup was Anunoby. Those are all done by trades.
Guacamole.
Those are all done by trade.
Guacamole.
Y'all built a great defensive team to go around 2 great offensive players.
Wait.
And then all they got to do is just give effort. And that's exactly what they're showing.
We had to get at least one player on the roster that has won a ring. We had to get at least one. And Anunoby is it. And he is
was Anunoby on that team?
He was on the Toronto team.
Was he? I thought he came the year after the Toronto.
No, he was on that Toronto team that won the championship with Kawhi Leonard.
What's going up, Search? What's going on with you, man? I'm just here chilling, man.
What up, baby?
Yeah, so we call it. So, okay. So plain and simple. That's absolutely awesome. You got a coach that's been around championship pedigree right now.
He's been around
several. He wasn't the head coach, but he was the assistant coach for several championships in Golden State.
Indeed.
So he understands that you have to. So he at least can be understanding that how you have to have a balance. But the balance is this: You can't have a whole bunch of stars that all want to take the shot.
Indeed.
You got to have maybe one or two stars to take the shots. But the rest of at least 5 more of them dudes got their first mindset has to be defense.
Indeed.
And that's basically, I feel like the Knicks are a greatly engineered team for the playoffs. Y'all might not have the 70 win season or whatever like that, basically, but who needs it? I mean, there's been plenty of people who have won championships without 70 wins in the season.
Correct. That's correct.
But to win the championship, you got to have somebody that you know is, when push comes to shove, when we need it, we have somebody, at least a 1, and we have a 2 who we're going to look for to give the ball to. Everybody else has to be unselfish basketball players who first mindset is to play defense and are not afraid to take the shot if the ball actually comes to them.
And all of them be letting it fly.
They all let it fly.
Well, big shouts out to Clayton. Is that his name, Clayton? Hold on. Clarkston. Excuse me, Clarkston.
Jordan Clarkson.
Big shouts out to Jordan Clarkson. He has been Mr. Reliable.
Shout out to Clarkson.
His little floater, he's done that in at least every single game.
Jordan Clarkson ain't never been scared. Jordan Clarkson is that dude since he was with the Lakers. Since he was with the Lakers, he was born to be a fire starter off the bench.
He was with the Lakers.
He was drafted by the Lakers. He was born to be a fire starter off the bench. He wasn't going to be the number 1 dude. He showed that, but basically, sometimes you just need to bring a dude like that on
for a minute.
Heck yeah, he played with Kobe.
4 years with the Lakers, 3 with Cleveland,
exactly.
6 with Utah.
Shit.
Was he on the Cleveland team that won the championship?
Nah. He wasn't there. But I'm glad that the Knicks picked him up. I'm glad the Knicks picked him and Alvarado up, because sometimes you need, because when the starting guards go off the bench, you need to have some backup guards that's going to come on who basically can rise to the cage. You don't need somebody who's basically going to be like boop 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. No, you need somebody who's gonna be like, I got the ball.
Air out the ball.
I'm going to the hoop.
Just dribbling the air out the ball. We don't need that.
I got the ball. I'm going to the hoop. That basically is exactly Jordan Clarkson and Alvarado. Oh, and McBride. Y'all got some guards out there who basically has no problem putting it up if they need to.
Now, big up to McBride, because he at least also plays defense a little bit. He gives it. So big up to McBride.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to see that he's helping, earning his keep.
Consistently since last year. McBride basically was that number 6 dude off the bench.
When he took his 3rd shot and he was like 0 for 3, and I was like, nigga, stop shooting. But he hit it. Did he hit it? I was like, oh, okay. Keep shooting, bro.
Keep shooting, dude. Keep shooting. Yes.
Yo, good shot, baby.
Good shot, baby. Good shot, baby.
Knowing you,
that's what I want to see you do.
Yo, how much can we get for him?
Exactly. So you got to keep that dude. So go ahead. I'm just gonna run through some of the scores, basically some of the scores. Before we go to the Knicks box score, I also want to point out that VJ Etchko, their rookie of the year, I think runner up. He was a rookie of the year and runner up behind whatever his name is in Dallas. He had 17 points, 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, 6 of 13. You know what I'm saying? So they basically they weren't at their peak, or they wasn't as good as they could be, the 76ers. But at the same time, they showed up, but they just couldn't. It was a close game. It was a playoff game. I didn't watch the whole entire thing, but from what I saw, it was a it was the quintessential playoff game.
Listen.
It went back and forth in the lead.
Yo.
I heard that there was like 25 lead changes throughout the whole entire game.
Yo,
I mean, it was gritty basketball.
Number one, Mitchell Robinson was out. That's number one, which is a huge difference to our defense. He was a big part of why we blew them out the first game. He was a big part of that. Because when he's in there, he got the inside sewed up to where the point of they got to try to make these passes, and we was intercepting all of their crazy passes. Right? We was intercepting those passes. So he was a big part of it. He did not play. Then Cat got in trouble. Then they was like, oh, no doubt. This is what we want to do. We want to go small so we can stay outside and shoot. And they shot it well. You know what I mean? They shot it well. What they did? They hit 13 of 34. That's not bad.
13 to 34 for the three. That's not bad. 38%. That's actually I mean, shoot, New York had 27%.
And Paul George had 5 of those.
Right.
So
exactly.
It was really a problem out there. But when Cat got in the third, holy moly, guacamole. I'm starting to really feel this guy, man. Cat is starting to really grow on me. You know what? And this is my biggest thing. This is the announcement. This is my announcement. I am sorry, Mike Brown. I apologize. I don't know what I was doing because evidently I was completely off base with my thoughts and my assumptions and my assessment of what you had going on. When you said, listen, man, there's 7 games for a reason. I was like, this bro don't want to win. He don't want to play no ball. He don't want to play no ball.
So you want to do the whole 7?
The whole 7?
On purpose?
The whole 7? Are you kidding me, man? The whole 7? No, we don't want to play the whole 7. Just relax. It's 7 games. I didn't want to relax.
No, that's not what you.
12.
It's not what you wanted to.
As well as every New Yorker out there, we were on 12. Mike Brown, the whole friggin' 7, and then he showed us why he said relax. He blew Atlanta out. He knew they wasn't on our level. He made the adjustments and shut all the bull crap down.
That was just basically to say, chill out.
That's coaching.
That's coaching.
He's
not gonna get, because when the coach basically comes back to the press room and they're like, hey coach, how do you feel about that loss? I think we need a whole new squad out there. I mean, these dudes don't know how to play no ball. I mean, a man don't even know how to catch. I mean, that sounds like a cry for help, son. That sounds like a cry for help, bro. Like, you need your coach. You need your coach, whether he thinks that y'all shit the bed or whether he thinks that it's okay. He can't let everybody see y'all sweat. He has to be the first line of defense. He can't come out there and be like, we gotta. I mean, of course we wanted to win. That's why we play the game. You. Calm down, coach.
All my apologies to Mike Brown. Yo, you clearly knew more than I do. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, bro. Don't get me wrong. Now, this is all with a big, huge asterisk of if for some crazy reason they do lose, Julian will he will do an about face and be this dude don't know what he's doing.
I won't. Losing to the Hawks, would have been a problem. Losing to the Philadelphia 76ers, who I think, pound for pound outside of Jalen, they outmatch us at every position. Because you talking about Maxey? No. Excuse me. That's what I said. Of course, outside of the point guard position.
Right.
You got Maxey. You got the young boy.
Mm-hmm. Paul George. He's a veteran he's a veteran who used to be a top 10 player in the league.
What are you talking about?
And Paul George.
Oh yeah. Paul.
Then you got
Maxey and Paul George. Both of them technically should be better. Than like Paul George should be better than OG.
Absolutely. Technically.
On paper.
Or Bridges.
And definitely Bridges. Exactly. Definitely should be better than Bridges.
Full strength. Full strength. These two teams would be a crazy matchup against each other.
And then you got Embiid is definitely on paper better than Call.
Absolutely.
On paper.
Absolutely.
But what we are showing is them old ninjas need to get out the way. Because OG and Call are at least 6 years younger than both of them.
Absolutely.
Our knees is at least 6 years younger than y'all brothers.
Paul George got 46-year-old knees.
8 years younger.
Paul George got no. What you call it? Embiid got 46-year-old knees.
Indeed, without question.
Without question. He got some old timer knees.
And let me ask you a question. I haven't been watching Embiid day in and day out. Does Embiid seem like a tough guy to you?
I wouldn't say that he's a tough guy. I'd say that he's a very, very skilled player who talks shit. Because like he hasn't been tough, he hasn't been like a tough guy, quote unquote tough guy, since he a few years ago, where he kind of played himself, where he was just like, personally, I think that I'm not only the MVP, I should be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. And I was just like, slow down, bro. You had a good defensive year, but you ain't been even considered since that year, personally. And that was the year that he came in second for MVP. And then the year following, I think is when he won the MVP. But ever since then, you don't got the knees to basically be nobody's Defensive Player of the Year. So that whole tough guy thing, he ain't no tough guy who's going to basically just dunk on you and scream in your face like that. Basically, Embiid is really just basically a very skilled player around the hoop and who could step out and make the three.
And I didn't think he was that skilled till I really started watching this guy. This guy got a shot.
He's clean. It looks flat as hell, but it goes in. Plain and simple. And I mean, he has skill. He has skill, but he ain't no tough guy. He definitely ain't no Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? And he not even no like tough guy like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
A quick update. The Spurs is up 16 with 2 minutes left in the second.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about them too. So just to close out our conversation about the Knicks, plain and simple, the Knicks absolutely showed up today, just like they showed up in the last game. They toughed it out. They didn't have Mitchell Robinson, but that was okay because the Sixers didn't have Joel Embiid. So
it worked out. It
canceled itself out. And with that being said, the Knicks did their thing. They did their thug thizzle. With three people scoring in the 20s. OG Anunoby shooting great. Scored 24 points, 9 of 17 from the field with 2 of 7 from the three. Hit all of his free throws, giving you 5 rebounds and 2 assists, 1 block, 4 steals. He was all over the place. Listen. He was emptying out pockets. Pockets.
Listen. The Knicks defense. I'm just going to go back to it again. The Knicks defense starts with Josh Hart.
Absolutely.
It starts with Josh Hart. With Josh Hart, and then OG gets whoever the strongest dude they got on the floor is. That's OG gets him.
Absolutely. OG gets that dude. OG gets like
the presence in the middle. If he's in foul trouble, which he is, Mitch Robinson keeps the presence in the middle.
Mitchell comes and do
Right.
Mitchell's gonna come in to do the dirty work against the big center.
You're talking about,
But Cat has been basically, he's giving effort. That's basically what you need. You just don't need your big person in the middle to be mollywopped every single time by whoever's the big dude in the middle over there. So
Indeed.
Cat's basically doing his thing.
Indeed.
Plain and simple.
So you got two wing players in Hart and Anunoby.
Mm-hmm.
Most teams only got two real killers on the wings.
Right.
With somebody formidable in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
The Knicks got that covered.
Right.
So usually most teams only got like one wing defender and one big man inside. We got two real solid, strong wing defenders. I didn't even talk about Bridges. So that's
what I'll go to next.
Match up
right.
so well.
And then Bridges.
Think about it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I know we about to move on from the Knicks. I see why Cat said they can make the finals. Because the only three teams left is the Sixers, who we match up well against, because it's all about matchups. The Cleveland Cavaliers, who don't have no inside. And we got two people to defend the wings. Three, if you include Bridges. And then you got Detroit. That's our Achilles heel. I wouldn't put a red cent on who would win that series between Detroit and the Knicks. And I love my blue and orange.
But I love the blue and orange chances because don't get me wrong, I feel like Detroit is going to be a tough game. They are a tough, gritty team, but I do not like the odds that Detroit's going to outscore New York. That's why I feel like New York's chances are good.
They blew us out by 33 times, and they lost to 11. I mean, then they beat us by 11 on the last meeting, right? So they beat us.
Okay.
And the key is, like I said, I don't know what the matchups is like, but like I said in the very beginning, I ain't completely shocked by my New York Knicks, baby. They look totally different. I don't know what's going to happen when we face Detroit again, if we get that chance. Go ahead.
Hey, pressure bust pipes, and that's all I know. And this is why I mean the same Pistons that you were talking about was just brought to the brink against the Magic. They were just brought to the brink against the Magic. So there's cracks in the armor, son. And the Knicks, this is the Knicks' third time going deep into the playoffs, or at least getting into the second round of the playoffs. I feel like certain times, certain teams have you have to go through that fire a couple of times to really realize and really build up I know what it takes to win a championship. You have to basically want it more than that other team does.
Indeed.
And when it all comes down to it, I just don't know if Detroit has that. I've seen plenty of teams blow a bunch of teams out and then get their asses smacked in the playoffs, son.
Yo, you know who Detroit is? Detroit is the San Antonio Spurs on the East Coast.
Okay.
You know why I say that?
Mm-hmm.
They have a phenomenon in Cade Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a bunch of dudes that's willing to run with him.
Yep.
They all young. They have zero experience, and they just down for whatever.
They just down for whatever.
Down for whatever.
But that dude needs a dude.
Even though I think the Spurs is a little bit better coached, but Detroit is the same team.
Same team. But that's basically where it really comes down to it. That new dude needs a dude. Cade needs somebody to be there with him. Because you can't just be like, I'm the one dude.
He got nobody on paper.
He got nobody on paper. Victor Wembanyama is the only unicorn over in San Antonio. I mean, I know you have what's the name? You have what's dude's name who just came out there? I can't remember his name right now. I'm gonna get it later. But we're gonna talk about San Antonio. We're gonna talk about them in a second. But the Knicks, basically, you know, they all came out. They did very well. They had 4 people over 18 points and over. Josh Hart came through, even though he had 5 points. He played 44 minutes, and he did every damn thing on the court. And they pulled out their second win, and they are going over to Philly up 2. I feel real good about New York Knicks' chances.
A last note about the series. The general manager of the Philadelphia 76ers or the sales director, whatever it is, put out a message to all Philadelphia residents to not sell their season tickets to anybody with a New York zip code or area code.
Because that's what they did. What was that? Maybe last year or the year before they did that last year. And basically all the New York Knicks fans bought all the tickets. Y'all play stupid games. Y'all play stupid games. Y'all win stupid prizes. I mean, that's we
don't play these little games, man. You know, Cats is going to find a way. What are we talking about here?
Bro. It is what it is. I mean, hey,
Cats is going to find a way.
What? Exactly.
Why even go through those? Why even go through those hoops when you should really be just promoting your fans to come out and take up all the seats? What are we talking about here?
Right.
What are we talking about? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You think we're going to tell Cats from New York, don't sell your tickets? Niggas, Cats is like, yo, I'm going to be there anyway. I ain't selling my ticket. Who the hell selling your ticket?
Who's selling their tickets? That is the question. Who is selling their tickets? If you selling your tickets, you not a fan.
That's a problem in itself, yo. Move on. I don't even want to talk about Philly just because of that foolishness.
Who are you? Anyway, yeah. So big ups to we call it big ups to the Knicks. I'm looking forward to seeing that next game. The number one thing that I will say, I'm gonna use this as a segue to go to the next team that we're gonna talk about is what I saw watching the Knicks, and the number one thing that I saw watching the Knicks and the 76ers play this game was I saw playoff level basketball. Playoff level basketball is possession by possession. Your effort needs to be there. Your effort needs to be there. Absolutely, you can't lose. You can't lose focus. I mean, if you do lose focus, you got to immediately make it up in the next play, or else y'all going down 6. Because the other team, if their focus is where it needs to be, they are going to capitalize on every single possession. They are going to have a good shot they're going to look for the best shot every single possession. And it ain't going to be a 3. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be driving to the hoop. It's going to be trying to draw a foul. It's going to be whatever it takes to win this game. And that's what you really are supposed to see when it comes to playoff basketball.
Indeed.
That's what I'm watching right now. At least, well, that's what I was watching with in the last game, this is what I'm watching right now with the Wolves versus the Spurs game right now.
Yes.
The last Wolves Spurs game where the Wolves beat the Spurs. Hold on one second. That was Give me 2 seconds. Let me find the score from the last game. That was on Monday. They beat the Spurs by 2. And at the same time, I mean, it was a game where you thought that basically the Spurs being the quote unquote favored team. This is a 2 versus 3. No. 2 versus 3.
2 versus 3.
No, the Wolves. No,
Six,
that's
two,
right.
six,
Nah,
two,
the
six.
2-6 because the
2 versus
Spurs. I mean
6.
the Wolves beat the 3, which was the Nuggets. So this is the 2 versus the 6 team, the number 6 team, and the Wolves came out and showed them 2 teams fully healthy, both sides. Young, you had the young Spurs team who basically, I guess sometimes you don't you're when you're young, you don't expect the pit bull to come straight out. You don't expect the pit bull to come straight out the door, and so you got to basically
at some point I want to talk about the fact of these cats that are so super old that they can't stay healthy, and why are we still paying them top dollar? I want to talk about that at some point, not tonight, but we need to talk about that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. I mean, we can talk about
why
that.
Why are there teams like Philly in the playoffs right now?
I mean, we could come back to that. We can talk because Philly's in the playoffs right now because Philly actually should have been a higher seed, but it's just the fact that Embiid was hurt, so they fell down. Embiid was hurt, and then also Maxey got hurt during the season. Paul George wasn't in there for a while, so they dropped down in the seeding. But they actually should have been probably number 6 in the seeding rather than being a team that had to come out of the play-in. You know Correct. What I'm saying? So they basically was there. But the Wolves and the Spurs.
Yeah,
Wolves and the Spurs. Go ahead. The Wolves are a team that to me is like the Knicks. They've been in the playoffs. They've made deep playoff runs for the past 3 years.
Great comparison.
Great, and they have a mixture of veterans, and they have a mixture of young guys who are hungry and who feel probably a little bit disrespected, you know what I'm saying, and under valued basically, and who realize because of through their experiences how much effort it really takes to get there. They've been beaten by the people who have gone on to win the championship. Each Indeed. Of them. The Knicks have been beaten by the Boston who went on to win the championship. The Wolves have been beaten by Oklahoma City who went on to win the championship. So like I said, it's through that adversity that really teaches you what it takes to really overcome. The Spurs, although they haven't gotten there yet, I feel that they basically the way that they came out the gate today, the way after the way that
they had to
Minnesota beat them.
They had to.
They had to. The fact that you basically can turn it on, turn that switch on to realize, all right, this ain't no playing. Like a real playoff monster doesn't give them no games off. You're going to have to pry these games from my dead hands. The real teams who won those championships back in the day used to blow teams out like 4-1, 4-1, sweep finals. You know what I'm saying? They used to basically, they didn't take their feet off the pedal. If you caught them slipping once, you wasn't going to catch them slipping another game. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? So teams like teams like the Spurs, not the Spurs, teams like the Timberwolves and teams like the Knicks, those are going to be hard outs. If you play them hard, if you actually show up, it's going 7 games because you're going to have to kill them to get them out. Because they know that it's not a given that they're going to be back where they at. Especially when they had to claw and get to the seeding that they are. It's hard. I'm talking about every single possession. They down there. And matter of fact, the Timberwolves, they said it to the Nuggets' face. Y'all can't defend us. Y'all don't play no defense.
Big ups to McDaniels. Big ups to McDaniels.
You gotta have stones, bro.
Yo, that dude got some stones on him. Yo, that dude right there, Jaden McDaniels, to tell another team while you're still in the series.
Middle of the series.
You can't defend us.
You want some blackboard? You want some blackboard material? You want some blackboard material?
No.
You can't play no defense.
Not the Nuggets. You over there,
You
can't play no defense. You can't play no defense. You can't play no defense.
You can't guard me. You can't guard me. Barbecue chicken, come through. Come through.
And listen,
come through.
He didn't even give them the "you can't guard me" joint. He said you can't play no D. You terrible defender.
He told the whole team. The whole team.
No. Anybody goes against you can't. Hold on, where's he from? He's from Washington. That dude is from Seattle, Washington.
Hey, Seattle got some hoopers out there from what I heard, man. Plain and simple. That's another reason. See, those places right there where people don't even think about what they call basketball meccas. Those people come up with huge ass chips on their shoulder because they just like, yo, the Seattle basketball scene.
It's real, baby.
Dog eat dog, baby. Dog eat dog.
We ain't got no cameras. Ain't nobody watching us play.
I barely made it out with my life. Plain and simple, son. Yo.
Now, word is born, they ain't saying that. But on the court, they playing some ball.
Seattle's
not like that, son.
Seattle ain't a better roses either, though. I'll tell you that much. It ain't no Silicon Valley out in Seattle. Don't get me wrong. Seattle basically got a lot of rich people, but
city.
It's a hood in every city, and Seattle got one.
City. But they ain't like that.
Nah, I don't know if they like that, but they ain't like that.
Deal with
they
kind of warfare.
Right.
They ain't had to deal with that up there in Seattle. Ain't nobody going to Seattle. They deal with each other.
Yeah. Internal warfare. So, plain and simple.
All right, but go ahead.
You have this gritty older team. Rudy Gobert, four-time defensive player of the year, still plays.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? He's not giving you points, but he's gonna give you all the defense you possibly could need out there. You know what I'm saying? You got Julius Randle.
Every point he gives you is meaningful, though.
Absolutely. He's gonna do what he got to do. Certain depending on the kind of defender, the kind of center you are, you might need to change it up. But he basically, I feel like he has at least carries his weight when the situation is needed. They one time in his playoff career they used to basically switch him out, but not lately. Julius Randle, you got Julius Randle on that team.
He found new life.
The New York forgotten son.
He found new life.
The Lakers and New York forgotten son.
I'm glad he did, because he was always walking in the shadow of you ain't Cat. Cat got the Knicks got the better of the trade. He been walking in that shadow.
He's been trying to get out of that shadow. He's absolutely been trying to get off that shadow.
So he has really showed up in his series, in his playoffs. Period.
Since last year, he showed up in the playoff in that playoffs. Plain and simple. Julius Randle has definitely earned the new contract that they gave him, and he's definitely earning his pay being out there. Then you got the veteran Mike Conley. You thought I was dead. I'm still here. These cats can't kill me. My man was 4-7 from 3, son. In the last game, he was 4-7 from 3, son. He was just like, listen, when you least expect it, I'm shooting it in your eye, baby. I'm shooting it in your eye.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's all I'm gonna give you. That's all I'm gonna give you.
That's all I'm gonna give you. That's all about.
Add these assists. Plain and simple. So, and also,
oh, that's all right. 6 assists, that's good.
Absolutely. And then you have the babyface assassin, Anthony Edwards, coming off of a hyperextended knee from the last series. He didn't start, but he still gave you his 25 points off the bench. 18 points. 25 minutes off the bench, 18 points.
Hold up, Nakomi. Is that right? Naz Reid comes off the bench still?
Naz Reid is not a starter. But he gives you that.
Randall, you got to start McDaniel. You got to start Rudy. Oh, well, damn. I guess Nas Reed does come off the bench.
Yeah, no, Nas Reed's off the bench. He's a 6-man. He comes off the bench.
Yeah, he gotta come off the bench.
He rarely starts unless Rudy Gobert is out, and Rudy Gobert is definitely usually not ever out.
Him. Yeah, that's
but
right. That's
Nas
right.
Reed is a switch up big man. He's more of a 3-point. He's more of a 3-point problem than a bang in the paint kind of dude. So he's that switch up. He's that basically that thunder for the lightning. You know, that lightning for the thunder that you get off of Rudy.
Yeah.
So when you need some scoring, you basically put some.
That makes sense.
You put in Nas. He was 2 or 3 from the 3. So they was out there. They did what they had to do. They shot well, and they shocked the Spurs in the first game and had them all looking crazy. Wembanyama had 11 points in the first game, but he also somehow pulled off the triple-double with 12 blocks. That's mad.
Insane.
That's now no fly zone.
Now,
baby.
Wait a minute.
No fly zone.
Now, your boy, the coach of the Timberwolves.
Yes.
He came out and said that 8 of those blocks were goaltending. So I don't know what to make of that.
He got those dirt somehow, bro.
He got it from somewhere.
And you wonder, you still like, yeah, I don't think those blocks was valid, son. And you won. 12 is a lot. So I don't know. I ain't seen nothing like that since Wilt. I mean, it's kind of. I'm sure that it's a little bit hard, basically, when my man could raise his hands and his hands be above the rim as is. So I mean, it's probably kind of hard to maybe catch it or whatever like that, basically. But it is what it is, man. He got 12. He got 12 blocks. Call it goaltending if you want to. It's in the eye of the. Coach Finch, yes, is in the eye of the beholder. So
it's in the eye of the beholder. It's crazy.
It's in the eye of the beholder, baby. I mean, plain and simple. You know, the game is over. The game is over. It is what it is. Don't be mad at it.
You know, I'm watching. I'm keeping a close eye on it. Don't think that I ain't looking to see.
I got my video man.
Credible.
I got my video mans. They out there. They basically do it. They putting together the reel. They're gonna send it to Secaucus. They're gonna send the video to Secaucus. And I'm gonna need y'all to watch it. What's going on, Craig? I'm gonna run through the chat in a couple seconds, man. I'm so glad some people's out here and hanging with us a little bit, saying some really good comments. But so the Spurs, they I don't want to say they let it egg, because that was a close game too. I mean, first quarter 24-23, second quarter 21-22, third quarter 24-27. Fourth quarter, 35-30. That means the fourth quarter, they all came out, pop, 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 pop. This team was just lighting it up as far as they could, as best as they could. So that was a very, very close game. It came down to a play where after the Timberwolves scored, they could have called a timeout and came up with a play, but I guess they decided that just let it go. But the thing is that it's a young team. De'Aaron Fox, that's the guy I was basically trying to think of. Would you rather, so you have, this is the problem with the Spurs.
Go ahead.
5 seconds left on the clock. 7 seconds. Say 7 seconds left on the clock. 7 seconds left on the clock. You inbound and underneath your opponent's what's the name? Goal. Okay. You got to bring it down. You got to bring it down the court. And not saying you drawing up a play, or would you rather draw up a play, or would you rather just let them figure out who's going to get the ball? You got to
draw up a play.
I say they should have drew up a play.
You got to.
I don't even know how much seconds they had. I don't know how much seconds left that was left on the clock.
Even professionals, drawing up the play does not mean this is what you're going to do.
Call timeout.
Drawing up a play organizes the situation, takes out the chaos.
Call timeout. You can maybe progress the ball a little bit further up the court. Inbound at the half court line. You know what I'm saying? You could have drew it up, and I'm gonna tell you why they should have called timeout. In my personal opinion, because I don't trust Fox to basically go 94 feet with it. I mean, he gonna weave through all of Minnesota to get the. I don't think that was gonna work either.
How many seconds left?
I don't know how many seconds was left on the clock. I don't remember.
I
don't remember. But basically, I'm just saying. That's why I just gave like 7 seconds. You know what I'm saying? 7 seconds.
7 seconds. I'm letting Fox dribble the ball up the floor, and I'm doing a high pick for Wemby to roll to the basket, and whatever happens, happens.
That got to be set up real quick because you got McDaniels is probably all over Fox basically on the bringing the ball up. See, he's on you for the second that ball come over the line. Period. So I would have called a timeout just to basically get a play from half court. But even with that being said, they don't have a go-to guy. Victor Wembanyama out of this world, very talented.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So you're saying basically they took the ball out 94 feet and dribbled the ball up and tried to make something happen.
The ball went. The Timberwolves just scored. Went up 104-102.
Correct. Okay.
They're in the lead by 2.
Same problem.
Ball came down. They score. Okay. Boom. So we have the ball. There's a few seconds left. I'm not saying that I'm saying that there was enough seconds because they just scored and they decided not to call a timeout. They got the ball across they got the ball up across half court. That's how I'm saying. I gave it like 5-7 seconds because they was able to bring the ball. They was able to bring the ball up, but they didn't have a really good shot at the ball. Besides, I think Victor Wembanyama basically just put it up at the end and it didn't go in. I think it was Victor Wembanyama that took the shot.
So this is my thing. You're absolutely right. You should call a timeout and draw up a play because the Knicks did the same exact thing the other night. I think it was game 1 or game 2 where Bridges got the ball off a rebound. He driving down. Now, it wasn't off of a score, but I still felt they should have called a timeout. But I later heard that they was out of timeouts. Either way it go.
Right.
Bridges got the ball. The ball should have went to Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Now, with Rick Fox with the ball, I'm okay with it. Because Rick Fox is...
Not Rick Fox. I forgot his name. Something Fox. De'Aaron. Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox is to the Spurs who Kobe was to the Lakers. So I'm kind of cool with him having the ball.
I mean, I don't know about all that. De'Aaron Fox is a very talented.
You got Kobe and Shaq. Uh-huh. You got Fox and Victor.
I feel it as far as positions. Yeah, you have that's their go-to guard, and you have Victor, who's their go-to big man. I got it as positions go. But even with that said, is he really a go-to guy? Because
Fox?
He's great. I think that he's good.
I think he's a go-to guy.
I haven't seen him. I
think he's a go-to guy.
It's just like
he used to average 28 points
on a BS team, son.
It was a BS team. It was a BS team. But
he was the only one taking shots.
Technically, the Spurs ain't got nobody like that outside of Victor.
No, so I will give you that. Victor, he definitely is better than Castle's good, and there's some other guys that good, but basically Fox definitely is better.
Now, all I'm saying is, don't get me wrong. If you don't call the timeout and you let them dudes go down there and try to figure out a way, I'm okay with it being in Fox's hands. If you don't call the timeout, but technically you should have called the timeout. Technically, I'm with you. You should have called the timeout.
But I feel you. But exactly. If you don't call a timeout, it should be in Fox's hands coming up the court. Especially with Fox being one of the fastest people on the court, he should be bringing it up. But as soon as he brought it across court, it should have been some type of do-si-do with him and Victor, basically real quick to basically make a play. I don't know if they had enough time to do all that or to put all that basically, but if it was reversed and it was Brunson basically who got the inbounds and brought it up, I would feel a lot more comfortable saying, Brunson, do whatever you figured was the best idea. I trust. Let's just say this. What I mean is, I trust the decision making of a Brunson more than I trust the decision making of a Fox, because De'Aaron Fox to me is more of a running gunner than a floor general.
Let me make you laugh, right? So Fox is shooting 33% from 3. Victor is shooting 34%. That's crazy. This dude is an alien.
Yeah.
He's not real.
Let me go to the game right now, real quick, before we go to some other. We're gonna touch on the other two series. Personally, I feel like
we have not talked about the Lakers yet.
We will. Basically, but I wanted to talk about those two series because honestly, and this is coming from a Laker fan, but I am a realistic, delusional Laker fan. I feel like if we're in it, we have a chance, but this probably ain't our year. For several reasons, but this probably ain't our year. So I wanted to mostly touch on those two teams, those two matchups first, basically, before I go on to the other ones. But let's just give them a current look at what's going on in the Spurs Timberwolves game 2, which the Spurs are up 70-47. It's already in the third quarter. You have Julius Randle on the Timberwolves side right now, just basically to give you them a little bit. What's name?
Highlight Anthony Edwards' 3-point attempts.
1 of 5. I mean, hey,
that's what it is. That to me, I got a problem with that.
He's doing what he can on one knee, bro. He's doing what he can on one knee. What you want from the man?
Are you healthy or are you not healthy? Because if you're not healthy, why are you fucking around out there?
Hey, man.
The reality is, I get it. But the reality is, you ain't getting by Oklahoma limping. No way.
I feel you.
That's the key. You have a chance against Oklahoma City? You don't have a chance. So why risk it? It's the same as Boston. Tatum didn't have a chance coming out the East on one leg. So he sat his ass down. We're paying you $325 million.
And maybe a game too late, they sat him down. I mean, hey.
We're paying you $325 million. The same thing with Edwards. You're 1 of 5. Clearly, you're not where you need to be. And clearly, if you're not where you need to be, you're not going to beat SGA and them anyway.
Probably not.
You got to be fully healthy to even stand a chance.
Absolutely.
Period.
To stand a chance, you're gonna have to be you're gonna be healthy. So I mean, he's out there more so, doing his decoy thing. That's basically what he's out there as, quote unquote. But at the same time, a decoy.
It don't look like a decoy thing to me.
No, I mean
he shot 11 shots. That's the most shots taken by the whole team. Ain't no decoy.
But I feel you. He's definitely shooter out there. But he's playing almost starter minutes right now. But they're going to be capping him at about 25 minutes. They trying to keep him for 25. So he's going to try to capitalize on all minutes that he's going to be out there. We'll see how many minutes he plays. He might have to end up playing more minutes with the way this game is going. But to me, or personally, I feel like they should go ahead and just start sitting him down now. This game is out. This game is out of reach.
You're correct. Slightly different from the Embiid situation. Embiid, they're down 0-2. Anthony Edwards could go back to Minnesota 1-1. That's different.
Yeah.
He needs to sit down. If you can't give nothing, sit your ass down.
I mean, he gave him good point. He gave him good minutes in the last game. He gave him good
The
production in the
last game.
last
That's what
game.
I'm saying. They
This
already got
game,
that locked up. So they
this
got to
game,
win.
in this game, the Spurs basically came out swinging, and they put this game out of reach really early and very quick. First quarter, they outscored them 24-17. Second quarter, 35-18. That pretty much was like, all right, sit down, Anthony. This is gonna be bigger than you. This is more than you. This is more than you can help us dig out.
There's nothing you can help us do right now.
There's nothing you can help us do right now. I'd go ahead and sit Anthony down right now. Plain and simple.
Indeed.
Right now, Julius Randle has 10 points in the third quarter. Jaden Daniels has 10 points in the third quarter. Rudy Gobert, you wasn't really counting on him to give you much anyway, but he's only had one field goal. Mike Conley, 3 points in the third quarter. I'm not even going to count Terrence Shannon because I don't know who the hell that is. Naz Reid has 5 points. Yeah, you go ahead and sit this down. This is a blowout. You might as well send in the backups. That's what this game is. Send in the backups.
Let the other dudes play. Let them dudes fight and beat them dudes up as much as they can. Absolutely. And keep it moving.
And keep it moving. Absolutely. So, yeah, right now, Victor Wembanyama has 14 points. Fox has 16 points. Stephen Castle has 19 points. Nasty. That's the last year's rookie of the year.
Damn.
Stephen Castle, 19 points. And he's only made 1 3. He's just taking it. He's just taking it in. You could see, and this is where I go right back to the beginning of where I was talking about. Playoff intensity. That's what you need from the beginning to the end. And that's what I saw Stephen Castle bring. Now, mind you, I'm not going to say that the San Antonio Spurs are complete virgins to the playoffs. They were in the playoffs last year. They didn't go far. But I believe that they were a low seed in the playoffs last year.
They were 10 seed?
I kind of felt like they got beat out in the first. I'm gonna check back in on that and I'll let y'all know what happened basically. But the Spurs also have had some experience in at least some playoff type basketball games where they know or they have had a taste of what is needed to really, really be on the make it through the playoffs. Besides the fact that Pop is still in the goddamn building.
Classic.
Tim Duncan's on the bench as a
classic.
Coach. Ginobili's in the stands right now.
Classic.
Tony Parker's in the building.
You gotta respect them dudes, man.
And they got this basically like New York, I was about to say something that you might take offense to. They're not just like, old New York Knicks players who just come through for the playoffs. They are in the building at practices. You could call them up at any time. That's why I feel like this San Antonio team, if they really, really can, if De'Aaron Fox can really, to me, take that next step to really show that he is that Kobe to Victor Wembanyama's Shaq, the Spurs could be very, very dangerous. I'm not throwing shade at New York for saying. I'm just saying that basically that team that won 5 championships are literally assistant coaches on that team. Might as well be. Because Ginobili basically might as well be in the front office with Pop because he's there all day, every single day. Tim Duncan's literally an assistant coach. You feel me? And Pop basically and Pop's running the whole entire show. He like Red Auerbach. Pop is like Red Auerbach. Like they ain't gonna let Pop go until Pop wants to leave. And he hired his own replacement. So I'm just saying that I'm not surprised. Listen, with the amount of playoff intensity that the Spurs came back with this in the second game.
You can't pay me to believe that Popovich don't call Mitch Johnson nightly.
Oh, absolutely.
Nightly.
No. Mitch called Pop.
Mitch called. Yo, hey, Pop. This is what happened. This is what we had looked like. I saw the game. Mitch. I saw the game. I saw the game. I don't even know why you're talking to me like I didn't see the game.
No.
This is what you're doing.
The teacher doesn't come to you to get his homework. You bring the homework to the teacher.
But he already saw the game.
The
teacher already saw the game.
He already saw the game. He said hey Pop, so what do you think you did wrong?
What did you see?
So what did you see? Plain and simple, son. Plain and simple. All right, so let me just real quick go through some of the comments that got dropped in our chat real quick before I go on to the unfortunate bracket. But I still got hope. I still never giving up hope. I never say die. Never say die. So my boy Search and Destroy, what's going on with you, baby? Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it as always. Even he, who is usually very, very active on the Laker chats, is saying Lakers getting killed. New York has a chance. I feel you. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sounds like a LA New York segue. Absolutely, baby. We coming with it. LA, New York still came from Brooklyn. It is what it is, son. Search getting grilled they're getting grilled in for like chopped cheese. Eric Kwan with the New York reference, with the chopped cheese New York reference. I feel it. Search and Destroy. OKC looks unbeatable to me. I mean, I don't know about that. Plain and simple. I don't know about unbeatable. Nobody's unbeatable, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I get to my Lakers, my Lakers chat, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not saying that they're gonna get wiped out or nothing like that, but I'm gonna tell you why. Search also said we can't run with them young horses they got. I mean, hey, it's gonna be difficult. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, my boy Wrong said, watch your mouth when you talk about Atlanta, Julian. JueJams. He ain't call you out by name, but he said, watch your mouth when you talk about Atlanta. I feel it. You got to rep your nation.
It's all good.
You got to rate your nation.
Much love for
It's
Atlanta.
all love, baby. It's all love, baby.
Thankfully for the Hawks. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see a Knicks game because I ain't in New York, so I don't get to MSG very much.
Hey. However we can, baby. However we can see it. It is what it is. But shout out to Atlanta. Yeah. So basically, Search, but the talent's a big drop off. I feel it. Yes, that to Eric. The Search. I'm just done with Pelinka and Jenny era and the Genie era. I mean, it is what it is. But Pelinka, honestly, I'm not done with it. Pelinka is still a good GM, but he's doing the best he can, plain and simple. But it might be over for the Genie era is almost over anyway. That's already been announced. That Genie Bus is going to be giving up as she's not no longer the owner, and sooner or later will no longer be the governor of the team. But let's see how much longer Pelinka can hold on to it. I feel that maybe sooner or later they're going to make a change from Pelinka also. But we'll see what's going on. We're going fishing. Come on, Serge. Have some faith in your people.
Damn.
1, 2, 3 Cancun. God dang. I see there's no faith out here, man. There's no faith. Me too. I think we're looking forward to new management and starting an adjustment. I feel it. Next year will be different. It is what it is. We'll see how different it is. I mean, I don't see Braun being back here unless we paying him $50 million, and I don't see us paying
$70 million.
Ain't no way LA is signing up to pay LeBron James $70 million. I'm gonna tell you that right
Jordan
now.
That money. They gave Jordan that money. But
they gave Kobe that money. But at the same time, that was Kobe.
LeBron is getting paid $70 million.
Absolutely. We're not winning the championship this year because of the fact that we paying him $50 million. So it is what it is. We're gonna have to cut ties sooner or later. Plain and simple. With all these teams that's busting ass right now, and the average age of these cats is 28 or 26 is the average age of all these kids right now who's going deep runs into the playoffs. OKC average age is probably like what, 26, 27, maybe. All of them, plain and simple. The oldest one is probably Minnesota, and that's just because Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley are there pushing up the average. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle pushing up the average. That's the only reason why they out there. We got to get younger. We got to start doing what OKC and what San Antonio did, and that was basically you could bring in a good free agent here and there. You could bring the top free agent like they would look Luka, but they gotta build. You gotta build up through the draft. And I mean, I don't want to see the Lakers have to start being that low that they could actually build through the draft, but it is what it is. I mean, sometimes you need new leadership. I mean, that also though is coming from old leadership in the Lakers, where they basically kind of thought that you need two big superstars and you need to basically go out to get the best free agent, and you got to throw all the money at them. OKC ain't doing that. OKC has enough money because they didn't do that they could actually pay SGA, Jalen Williams, and Chet. They're gonna be in San Antonio. They're gonna be able to have enough money to pay Victor Wembanyama, Stephen Castle, and De'Aaron Fox. You gotta have. I mean, not saying that you one of those dudes ain't gonna be $70 million dude, you know what I'm saying? But you need to have a $170 million dude rather than three. You can't have three, and having two is stretching it. Victor Wembanyama is going to be a $70 million dude
eventually.
De'Aaron Fox ain't getting no $60 million.
No,
they will say thank you for your services.
Stephen
Castle, you are ready. Stephen Castle is already showing that
he can't walk away from 50 though.
Oh,
Fox
absolutely.
can't walk away from 50.
I don't think you should give him 50. I mean, he's not young cat. You could give Fox 40 a year.
I'm
just saying. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
All right, so what do you think about the series with LA?
All right, so yeah. So real quick though, my boy Maurice and my boy Craig. Also, I wanted to basically say what's up to y'all. Doesn't have what it takes to play to the playoffs. He's saying what I'm getting to. Let me just say this last note, because basically he's getting to the Lakers. Reeves doesn't have what it takes in the playoffs.
Wow.
He turning into James Harden. Ooh.
Wow.
That's spicy, Craig. That is spicy, and I like it because that's what I've been thinking to myself. I'm just like, yo, all right. So, as y'all know, I'm a supporter of Austin Reeves. I have his jersey. I really, really respect his game. I really liked his game from the day he came in. I'm not going to blame it on saying that, because he has two superstars on the team, he basically is taking the back seat. Because I see a whole lot of other dudes not taking back seats on their team right now who's going deep in the playoffs. Yo, is Anunoby taking back seats?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Is Stephen Castle taking back seats? Hell no. Is Daniels taking his back seat? Hell no.
No.
The only thing that he basically can say that, you know what, I'm not a great defender. We know that. But why you can't score more than 18 points?
Well, the reality is he didn't shoot well at all. I mean, he went 0 for 5 from 3, 3 for 16 from 2 field goals overall. He did not shoot well at all. That ain't gonna happen often.
No, since he's been back from his injury. Now he hurt his oblique during the last game that we played during the season against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We lost in that game. Luka and Austin. Luka pulled his hamstring, and Austin hurt his oblique muscle. So we basically lost both of them for the last 2 to 3 weeks of the season. Yeah, kind of the last 2 weeks of the season, we basically lost them. So we pretty much was counting them out for the whole first of the playoffs. But I will say this: Even then, though, when it was a healthy Luka, Braun, and Austin was taking third fiddle. And if you want to be the dude who's going to basically take over for Braun once Braun left, you couldn't have basically took no third fiddle. You needed to be Kobe. Was Kobe going to be anybody's third fiddle? No. Hell no. Nah. Even when he was a Kobe, rookie. Though. He's not, but Kobe. He's not. But if you want to be Braun's replacement, you needed to basically go out like Kobe. Kobe was going to leave the clip
empty. That kind of guy. I refuse to believe that Reeves ever be that kind of guy.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that he's that nice, but he needed to be that nice. If he was worth it, if he was going to prove that he was worth it, he needed to be and show and prove that he was that nice.
Is he capable of that?
I don't think that he's capable of that. Personally, I think that he's a solid player who can give you 15 points a game solid every single season, every single game. I feel like he's
15 to 30.
15. I don't even say 15 to 30. I think that he could give you on average. I'm saying on average, he could give you 40 a game. I mean, he could give you a 40-point game. He could give you a 30-point game. On average, he's going to give you a 17 to 20-point game. On average. And that's if, you know, he let's say that he can't give you 40 points 4 times in the season. Maybe he could give you that, but that he would have to be the only dude on the court, and that was the only time that he dropped 40 points was when he was the only dude when Braun was basically still out with his back issue and Luka wasn't playing in the beginning of the season.
Crazy.
And that's coming from a Austin Reeves fan. I'm just being realistic. Where I'm looking at it, and I know he's still rehabbing. He's not like, you know, brand new. Fresh out the box. He's hurt.
But listen, 3 for 16 is wow.
We can't have that. We can't have that.
3 for 16 is wow.
And I'm gonna tell you what really, really bothered me the most. The Thunder looked good, but they didn't even look like they were playing hard, really.
No.
They didn't even look like they didn't even come out like they was even playing hard. So that's why this makes me think to myself, like, okay, maybe, I mean, they gonna probably come back even harder next game. But hopefully we could hopefully the Lakers could actually come through and play like some kind of desperation and I just want to see my Lakers play and win a game. Because I mean, I'm not saying I don't have any kind of
that first game was in OKC, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
And the next game is gonna be in OKC. I don't have any expectation that the Lakers are going to win the series. I'm not saying never, but I don't have any expectation that they're going to win the series. But I got to believe that we can come out and show some kind of desperation and play like our lives depend on it at least once in the series. Because I feel like that will be a shocker to the system of Oklahoma City, and we can make it a game. I don't want to see any type of big. I don't want to see no.
The Lakers better not get swept. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see.
Don't get swept.
Just don't get swept. That's all I want to see. Plain and simple. And then when we come back next season, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Braun should stay. Plain and simple. But we can't pay you top dollar because we got Luka, and we need to pick somebody else up. Lord knows we do. We need to basically get better defensively on this team.
He might as well stay. Jimmy's there.
Where's he gonna go? Who's gonna build it? Who's gonna build a team around you, bro? You might as well stay where you at. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna go? Back to Cleveland? So it could be you and James Harden, which is the last thing I'm gonna talk about right quick. Exactly. He could get at 41. He could get 25 points more than Austin. Anyway, thank you very much, Craig. So, lastly, your boy James Harden.
Thank you, Craig.
Your boy James Harden.
Right.
Is he ever gonna? I think that this is his last chance to show that he could actually be anybody's piece that they need to bring on the team to make them a contender. This is his last stop.
Listen.
This is his last stop.
Listen. I don't think James Harden cares. I think he's just about getting that bag. He is past that ring shit. He passed that. He passed that. In my opinion, I think he's past that shit. He's like, look, who's gonna pay me the bag? Yeah. I'll get you a ring. Okay.
What you want a nugget? I'm gonna go to Zell. I'll go to Zell's and Jared and get you a ring, baby. What you want? Jacob the jeweler? I got you.
Hey, yo. You talking to his agent? Hey, what did they send over?
Yeah. Get him a ring real quick, yo.
28? Nah, son. All right, what did they send over? 52? That'll work. I could work with 52.
I can work with the. Let them know that I'm excited to come. I'm excited to be there.
I'm excited to be there. We're gonna bring a ring to the city.
Yeah, I mean Cleveland, y'all had something going. I'm not gonna say that that dude that y'all traded, I can't remember his name. The dude that y'all traded away for Harden. I'm not saying that y'all were going anywhere with him, but Harden, he's gonna make I don't think that James Harden looked like James Harden this year. He looked old himself. You know what I'm saying? He's not
old.
He's definitely not the 40-point a night James Harden. He is not the wet from any point of the round around the arch James Harden. He's not that dude no more. So you thinking that you're gonna pay him
James Harden went 1 for 7 from 3.
He's not that dude no more. Plain and simple.
That time has passed.
So I think that Toronto, who are they playing again? So I think that definitely, I think Detroit is gonna run through Cleveland. Sorry, Cleveland, but Detroit's gonna run through y'all. Maybe y'all might grab a game here or there, but I think that Cleveland's team needs an overhaul too, because Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, I don't think that they basically are doing much. I think that the Lakers should pick up Jared Allen.
Huh? The average team that's been winning the playoff games has had 2 to 3 people in 20s, and at least 4 people in double figures. Detroit had
that's the math, baby. That's the math. That's the algorithm right there.
The whole starting 5 in double figures. They had one person at 23, which is Kate Cunningham. Robinson at 19, Harris at 20, and money off the bench. Jenkins had 12.
Right.
But the whole starting 5 had double figures.
Yep. Whole starting
Cleveland
5
had
2 people in 20 with 20 points.
Harden at 22. Nobody else above 20. And only 3 people in the starting 5 over double figures.
Over double figures. And look at this though. Evan Mobley, 6 of 11. James Harden,
still playing?
Evan Mobley.
I thought Mobley got traded.
Nah, he's still there. He's just missing in action, baby. He's just missing in action.
It was supposed to be a big 3.
It was supposed to be
the big 3.
It was supposed to be the big 3. He's been missing in action all season. They could keep him. And James Harden, 6 of 15. Donovan Mitchell, 9 of 19. They could take that. They could hold that.
It's crazy.
Plain simple. It's gonna be nasty. So Cleveland's gonna get beat. Y'all paying James Harden for who knows what. And I think that they actually gave him an extension already. I'm not completely sure, but we're gonna see. But that's basically what it is. So those are 2 teams: the Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are probably gonna need to be rebuilt over the offseason. We see what's going to happen. We're going to come back another time with you guys. Yes, Craig, this is an absolute beatdown from at 96 to 60. This is nasty work, man. But we're gonna head up out of here. Thank you, y'all, for coming through so much. Thank you, JueJams, for blessing the show once again, man. Tell the people. Yep. Go Knicks. Go Knicks,
baby. 7th
Lakers
Avenue
till I die.
Up in here.
Lakers till we die.
hey, it's all good. Y'all got plenty of championships over there. Y'all chilling.
We chilling, man. We try to get back up there with y'all, man.
Y'all try to keep it going. We try to get it started.
Absolutely. Well said, JueJams. Well said. Thank y'all to all my people out here who came through and checked in. Craig, Search, all you out there, Quan, Maurice. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you. Please come again next time. I'll let you guys know when we here. Go out there, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Vote, vote, vote.
Indeed,
we need y'all,
baby.
Absolutely, vote. And until next time, peace, love, and hair grease. May you always find water and shade.
Love.